Financial Control and the Breaking Point. A story of abuse, independence, and divorce. I refused to give my husband full control of our finances because of what my abusive ex did to me. And now he constantly criticizes everything I spend and tries to get our friends to side with him. My husband and I have been married for over a year, and while he knows what I make hourly, I don't just hand money over to him. Here's my backstory. 10 years ago, my kid's dad took control of my bank account and income, spent my savings, and gave me just $50 a week for my paycheck. This had to cover gas, groceries, and diapers for me and my children. I gave birth to our second child a year and a half later and would walk to the store to save gas for work. One day, I had to make a decision about buying diapers for my oldest or my newborn. I cried in the diaper section because I couldn't believe my life had gotten to that point. I'll never forget the kind person who bought the diapers for my children and gave me extra money to hide. When I got home, I was belittled and accused of stealing money for spending too much. Eventually, I managed to convince him to let me keep a little more money. But 3 months later, I left, swearing I would never let another man do that to me again. Fast forward to today, my current husband is fully aware of the $18,000 in credit card debt I had when we got together. I've successfully paid off almost all of it within 2 years. I'm responsible for groceries for our family of 5, the phone bill, and car insurance. My husband covers utilities and the house payment. Recently, we bought a camper, and he took a loan on it, putting the money I received from my totaled camper into the bank. He says I should be giving him $300 or more a month for savings and utilities, but I won't, because if something happens to him, I can't access that account to pay the bills. So I opened my own account and have been putting $250 per paycheck into it. He gets frustrated that I won't hand over full control of our finances. He wants to manage everything, but I can't bring myself to do that, especially when he has all the control over the account. Recently, he sold a vehicle, put $16,000 into savings, and gave me $1,000 to spend however I wanted. I bought some gifts for my kids and new glasses and contacts. When I mentioned wanting a $20 hoodie, he said he wasn't buying it because I'm irresponsible with money. His friends have even started making comments, saying I should pay when we go out, but I leave the tip, and I don't drink much, only water or occasionally a small drink. He says I need to trust him, and we should manage the money together. But the thought of having another allowance again terrifies me. I budget carefully and make sure to calculate expenses before I go shopping. His push for full control over our money and the pressure to give him everything I make has become overwhelming. A few months ago, I asked him to go to marriage counselling, but he declined. I suggested a joint bank account for bills, but he didn't want that either. He's been pressuring me even more now that my income will soon be higher than his due to a promotion I'm about to get. Eventually, I opened my own savings account, took up side jobs, and kept everything separate. He wasn't happy about me keeping money to myself. One day, after a sporting event with the kids, I gave him $20 for fast food, and he got angry. Later, I found a car in our driveway, which he had purchased without discussing it with me. He then got mad when I didn't say goodnight to him. That's when I decided I couldn't stay in this relationship anymore. I filed for divorce on my birthday, and now, as I look forward to moving on, I'm thriving in my own apartment, managing my money well, and learning from the past. I'm learning to live without financial control, and I'll never let anyone take my independence again.